Some good thinking, you guys, but I think you guys can do it. It's a good challenge for you. All right, I have something for you. I want to show you guys. I made this for you, and it's for some of the new students who are interested with some pictures for you because you guys love your pictures. So I'm sharing this. Oh, there's a crazy picture. Did you just catch that crazy picture? Oh, there it is, Chicago. Kevin, you're very talkative. Can you read this for me here?
Uh, Hello everybody. For those of you who have taken my class before, it's nice to see you again. If you are new in the class, let me introduce myself. My name is Brandon McGowan. I live in Hiroshima, Japan with my Japanese wife, but my hometown is Chicago. Um,
Illinois.
Washington, Illinois, USA. Yes, Chicago is where it is very winter. There's a lot of snow and ice everywhere.
Yeah. So now you know what's interesting about this word Illinois, Kevin. Quick history lesson. It comes from the Illini Indians, where the Indians here called the Illini, and then the French put the OIS. Illinois means the people of Illinois. So it's strange that my hometown, Chicago, was started by the Illini Indians and French people in canoes. So Vietnam also has that French connection. So it's like the French are everywhere, you guys. So my home state, Illinois, is actually a French word. It means the city or the place of the Illinois Indians, right? So right now, these are the streets of Illinois, Chicago, right by the lake. So much snow. Hey, Nathan, would you like to go to a place like this and stay there for like 10 days at Christmas time?
That's you.
Yeah.
Mm,
Would you like to visit a snowy place like that?
I'm not sure because I there are advantages and disadvantages, and I haven't really thought about it much.
Wonderful response. Naked, give me an advantage to visiting a place like this.
Well, there is some fun you can do with
Yeah.
snow, and it's like a new experience
Yeah.
with colder weather.
Yeah. My co-teacher in Taiwan, in Taipei City, her name is Ping, Ping. And for the Chinese New Year, she brought her family to a really snowy place in Japan. And her two boys love the snow because there's not really any snow in Taiwan, sometimes in the mountain. Hey, Ivy, can you read this one here?
Okay. For tonight, our main lessons is using transitional expressions. Many of you already know how to do this, but there are many to choose from, and they can be flexible to use them too. Here are a few examples. One of ones I have read in your essays papers. The last few months, all of these examples come from an on students learning English in countries like Vietnam, Mexico, or Germany. This is called secondary language learning.
Yeah, it's your second language, and you guys speak wonderful English. So the textbook again gave me all of these examples, and at the end of all of this grammar, these transition words, writing words, I will show you an essay where we can use this kind of stuff. Hey, Mr. Tom, Dean Coy, I want you
Yes,
all to have a chance to read. Can you read this one here, Dean Coy?
you got it. First, second, first of all, and finally. These are the very basics one to list idea that you have. Example first, it can be clearly seen that student to student or peer learning, where students learn directly from each other in class is essential to foreign language learning.
Hey, Dean Coy, did you know how to use first, second, first of all, finally?
I don't think I don't think so. But I
So
use first, second, first of all, and
I
finally.
thought so, yeah, because I hear it in your speaking. Sometimes you respond, you say, first of all, blah, 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 you know. And so I actually hear you use it in speaking. Hey, Dean, one last quick, can I call you Dean? That's like a cooler name, Dean.
Yeah,
Dean, do you
I
know
like
peer
it.
learning? This word peer, Peer, peer. Do you know that word?
No.
Those are your classmates of the same age. Let's say, Dean, you are 11 or 12 years old.
12.
12, yeah. So your peers are the 12-year-old classmates that you have. Those are called your peers, P-E-R-S, peers, right? So those are you learn from each other, is what that means, right? Okay. Mr. Tom, now please, your choice. A nice boy from Vietnam or the boy with the Indian
Teacher, what
accent?
Tom? Round number one.
Yes, Kevin can't wait because he
English
really needs to.
accent. English
Teacher,
accent.
this
Hello,
writing
how are you? I'm Anita Watson.
brings a fancy vibes.
What, Dean Coy? One more time.
This writing bring a fancy vibes. You know what I mean? Like
Teacher,
when my friends decide to go to my homes, they always takes academic writing like
Yeah.
dear respect
Yeah.
brother or something like that.
So, Dean Coy, that's called formal writing,
Oh,
and
yes.
it's really good to learn in your speaking
teacher, Tom number
and your
one is
writing. Tom, are you ready? Do you want to try this? What is Tom? Tom, are you in class or are you playing Roblox?
It's like,
Tom.
wow.
Tom? Thomas? I'm going to call you Thomas. Thomas? Oh, look at, he looks up. Oh, teacher's calling on me. I better switch from Roblox. Thomas, can you please read the blue? And I hope your microphone is working well.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Weird expression.
Also, moreover, and wait. Also, moreover, and furthermore, in addition to and another, these are a little more difficult to use to add ideas to your essay. But again, when you feel comfortable using also furthermore based on what I have read in your homework assignments.
Okay, for the adults, what Tom is doing is he's doing the New Delhi, Mumbai, Indian flap R, where the Indians put their tongue up here and they talk like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Tom loves that style of speaking. It's silly, but we'll tolerate it because it makes little Kevin happy. All right. So, just a review, to add ideas to your essay, that's why we use addition. You see, the very word in addition is to add ideas in your essay by using also, moreover, furthermore. I've heard you guys use furthermore a lot. The young Japanese college students I taught really enjoy using moreover. They learn that at the good private high schools in Japan and the good public high schools. They feel comfortable using that. But I've heard many of you write furthermore in your essays. For the very high students, our wonderful students like Ivy, I've seen her and Selena use in addition to. Nice work, Ivy. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to Mr. Kevin. Can you read this example, Mr. Kevin?
Example, according to a study which examined private language lessons, 70% of conversations is dominated by the instruction.
Yeah.
In addition, because of the majority of teacher talk consists of questions, it is common that students do not think that answer listed in.
Yeah, this one, when I used to teach Japanese, very basic English, I always have to let the students speak, but the students are way too shy. So we end up speaking 70% of the time. And then the student says to the school, the teacher talks too much. That's why I want you guys to read and have a chance to speak more because you are not shy, right? So
teacher, I don't know why my iPad's turned into computers.
you're on an iPad now, Kevin?
I was using an iPad, but it acts just like a computer.
Well, that's good. That's what you want, right?
No, it
No.
was pretty.
All
This
right.
is pretty stupid.
I'm getting okay. Let's go on. Let's give this one to Ivy. It's very short. But Ivy, I want to give you all of this because you can read well and it's nice and long. Okay, here you go, Ivy.
However, in contrast, on the other hand, in spite of, and although are used for introducing a contrasting idea. I really like these because these phrases will bring you up to a secondary school and even college level of writing. Quick side notes, the book I'm using to build these lessons uses the phrase waltz a lot. The waltz was a popular dance about 150 years ago. It is very graceful. The waltz is used because it helps your writing to flow gracefully, so the people reading your work become highly interested or engrossed
Yeah.
in what you're writing. If the reader is your teacher, you will probably get a better mark or grade. Yay, here's what waltz look like. Does it look old-fashioned or funny?
Yeah, I mean that old dance called the waltz. Do you know that one?
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of cute. I mean, it's sweet, but it's very old. The tempo is 3/4. Who plays piano, violin? Do you guys know Nakin, the waltz on piano? It's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and it's kind of that old style of dancing. So the writers of this book said, always try to make your writing have a nice, graceful dance to it called the waltz. I think it's kind of funny. They use it again and again and again in this book, right? The waltz, the dancing style of writing. Okay, quick. You guys know, however, because again, I've seen it before. On the other hand, is a little advanced. Some of you can do it, some of you can't. So let's try to use in contrast, on the other hand, in spite of, and although, because these are high level thinking skills that are really important for academic writing, you guys. So I'm going to encourage you to use it more and more.
Oh my
By
god.
the way, this word maybe makes you laugh because it sounds like gross. You say like, oh, there's this kid in my class, he never shampoos his hair. It's really gross. But that's not what that means. Engrossing means, engrossed means really interested in, right? So you guys are probably laughing because you say, oh, that boy is so gross, his hair is dirty. That's not the kind of gross that we mean. Engrossed means really.
I don't know what. That boy is just like my classmate. One of my classmates are very
Oh, here we
stupid.
go. Yes, Kevin.
Yeah,
One of your-
sometimes they have
I knew he would have a story about that, you guys. Okay, let's go to Selena. Hey, Selena, would you like to read all of this on example?
Okay. So, example using contrast ideas. Wait. Example using contrasting ideas. Transitional phrase or words. There are a number ways to learn a foreign language. Student can study alone from a book or go to a country where the language is spoken and learn while living there. However, the majority of learners take language lessons. For instance, these are pretty basic phase because they show an example. Here is an example. It has been found that in class environments, students learn mostly from their peers rather than from teachers. For instance, in a in a group lessons, learners often do pairs or group work. In this environment, they practice negotiating, meaning start and control discussion, and produce a wide variety of expression.
Yeah, now, Selena, when you learned English, were you very young, like 5 or 6 years old?
No, as I learn, like I start to learn and understand English when I was grade 4. It's
Grade four,
around,
or 9 or 10 years
around
old, Selena?
maybe 3 years to now. Yeah.
Wow, Selena, that's
Because
amazing. Your English is great.
before that, like I learned English, but I don't understand anything or
Ah.
even remember anything.
Hey, Selena, did your teacher in the English lessons have you talk to each other? That's called peers, Peers.
Uh, like have I talked to my teacher?
Yeah, like the teacher starts a lesson and they teach, I like ice cream. I like strawberry ice cream. I like vanilla ice cream. And then they say, now you guys talk to each other, ask, what kind of ice cream do you like? And then your peer, your classmate says, oh, I like chocolate ice cream. And then they ask you, what kind of ice cream? Do they do that style?
Uh, It's just like not in my school, but it's mostly outside where outside of my school because mostly I don't have very much friends. So I sometimes I talk with teacher like peers.
Okay, peers. Like
Yeah.
talk to your teacher like a peer. That's pretty cool, Selena.
Yeah.
Actually. Nice. Okay. Let's see. We want to go to Mr. Naked. Can you read this one here called the therefore?
Therefore, accordingly, consequently, as a result, due to, because of, these phrases are and words are used to state an effect or result. These words are also very important for secondary, college, and even business writing for things like emails. For example, it is said that non-native speakers will soon outnumber native speakers of English. Therefore, learners are far more likely to use English with non-native speakers in the future.
Yeah, so this is kind of an interesting one. Therefore, accordingly, consequently, as a result, due to, because of, I haven't really seen this in your writing, and so I really want to focus on this one to teach you this in academic writing level 3. This one's really important, you guys. So I'm going to really try my best because it's so important to use therefore, accordingly, consequently, as a result of. It really shows that you're thinking about a subject that you're writing an essay before, for your teacher. So I'm going to keep coming back to this again and again and again, I promise. I myself, I really love to use these in writing because they help so much. Helen, I like your name, Helen, then. Okay. So, Helen, would you like to read 2 of these then?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Otherwise, there is one word is used to give an automatic consequence. For example, some parents believe that children should start learning a foreign language as early as possible. Otherwise, acquiring native like currency will become increasingly difficult. In other words, this phrase is used to restate an idea given in a previous sentence. For example, it is suggested that young children possess mat- meta-linguistic
Yeah.
awareness. In other words, children are conscious of how they learn when acquiring more than one language at a time.
Yeah. So, you guys, it used this huge word, meta-linguistic
Teacher,
awareness.
I almost cannot hear anything.
Oh, I know, but you can read with her, right? No problems. Okay. So, this huge word, meta-linguistic awareness, it's so huge. Let's go to Bone. Hey, Bone, are you there?
Yes.
Bone, can you read this part here?
Okay. The last example is kind of interesting. So I asked ChatGPT to give me an example of how children can learn using the big phrases metalinguistic learning.
Hmm.
The response is very good. ChatGPT is now working at an university or college level in its responses. Here's a nice response. Sure, here's an example that shows how children can use metalinguistic awareness when learning multiple languages at once. Imagine a child who is growing up at a bilingual environment, where the parents speak both English and Spanish at home. One day the child might say something like this.
Okay, so this has a little Spanish, which I studied Spanish. The
Gato.
child says, I don't understand why we say gato in Spanish, but cat in English. It's the same animal, but the words are different. So in Spanish, it's gato. Gato is cat, which I love this word, gato, Gato, gato. Nancy, would you like to read these here?
Okay. This statement shows metalinguistic awareness because the child is reflecting on the structure of the language. They're thinking about the difference between two words that refer to the same thing, and they are aware that each language has its own rules for how words are formed and used. This moment demonstrates that the child is not just using the language naturally, but is also conscious of the fact that language itself is a system of rules. They are reflecting on how language works, how it can vary between
language and that different linguistic system. In this case, English and Spanish use different forms of the same concept.
Yeah, very nice. So Nancy, great reading because those are difficult words. So what that means is just really big. In English, it's okay to write C-A-T. The word just ends like that, C-A-T, because we use the French shot is cat. And then in German, it's Katze. And so German and Spanish, it's okay to end with a vowel like I, Katze, and gato. You follow that rule. But in English and French, it's okay to end with a consonant, shot and kat. But then there are words like tomato in English that use that T-M-A-T-O. It ends in O, just like gato. But tomato is a Spanish word, you guys. So we use the Spanish rule in English. That's what becoming aware of your English and your different language you're learning. So you guys have probably already done this in Vietnamese and English. You go, hey, that's interesting. That's different, or that's the same, right? Hey, Bone, but how do you say hamburger in Vietnamese?
Hamburger. Wait. I forgot. Wait. Tell another one. I suddenly forgot the word.
Okay, how do you say chicken?
Chicken?
Yeah.
Chicken.
Chicken is chicken?
Chicken is chicken.
Yes, of course. Chicken is chicken, of course. All right. So you use English, chicken is chicken. So, you know the rule is that some of the words are the same. Oh, Alice 13 is here in her exceptionally cool sunglasses. Alice, are your sunglasses, is your microphone working okay? Maybe she sent me a message. Chicken is ga, Nancy says. Actually, it's ga. Hey, Bone, you want to be the co-host? All right. And then you can also be our chat box umpire.
Okay.
And you guys have matured so much. You're like teenagers now. Nobody is spamming the chat box. Oh, it's a beautiful thing, you guys. So Mr. Bone can be host and co-host. And we're going to go, Mr. Bone is our co-host. All right. But let me make sure I get that right. I have to go back to the thing. One moment, please. All right. So your chat box umpire is Mr. Bone. And so, we have to be respectful of Mr. Bone. All right, let's see what we get. Make a Mr. Bone. Hey, Bone, how come I can't do the co-host?
I do
Okay,
it because I'm the host, so I just did it for Bone.
Oh, thanks. How are you, Dr. Duke?
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
I'm enjoying this class. These are wonderful students.
All right. I will give it back your host now.
All right.
Okay.
Good to see you.
All
Say
right.
hello to Dr. Duke, everybody. She works so hard to open these classes and make them work for you guys.
Thank you. Have a good
welcome.
class.
Yeah, wonderful people. Are you guys ready to do some exercises in class for me? I want you to choose one or two of these, and if you can put your answer in the chat box, that's best. But don't just write one word, you guys. Practice writing the whole thing, okay? Because this is good for your typing skills in English. And just
Wait a moment, I just got my computer.
so we have 5 sentences. If you can pick one or two, can you spend the next 5 to 10 minutes, everybody, and we'll read each other's answers. Can you use these things up here? Maybe you should do like a screenshot of it because there are so many. If we go back, I'm just going to quickly go through the blue ones for you. We have first, second, first of all, finally, the easy ones. A little more challenging, also, moreover, furthermore, in addition to, and another, a little more challenging. However, in contrast, on the other hand, I love these. They're really good. Try to use those. Next one, for example, for instance, that's very good. Therefore, accordingly, consequently, as a result, due to, also exceptionally good, really good. Otherwise is kind of easy, in other words, kind of easy, therefore. So using these that I'll leave on the share screen, can you pick one? So for example, I chose number 5. I'll use this as my example. In the language classroom in which the direct method is adopted, learners' mother language should never be used. Blah, blah, the teacher in this classroom needs to use pictures and gestures. So I would probably, now remember, there's no 100% correct answer, you guys. This is flexible, so I will do this. Therefore, the teacher in the classroom, right? This is pretty good. I could choose therefore. the teacher in the classroom, and I'll put that in blue as our answer. But again, that's not the only answer, you guys. I could do this one. I could write accordingly, right? Accordingly would be good too. So I'm only using number 5 as the example. You can do number 5 if you want. So for the next 5 or 10 minutes, can you guys give me some answers to these, and you can put them in chat. I'll start checking the chat box. So this is a little bit of independent work for you. And of course, I'll make sure everybody answers. So if, for example, Mr. Tom is playing Roblox, I'll say, Tom, I noticed you didn't put an answer in the thing.
What is the word?
Yes, there we go. Hey, Tom.
Oh, when is it going?
Tom, what are we doing? I have to explain this to you. Are you ready, Mr. Roblox?
Huh?
All right, Tom, Mr. Huh? Pick one of these or 2 of these, and can you put a transition word like however, moreover, furthermore, accordingly, right? According to, all right? So can you do that, Tom? Just pick one. If you think it's too easy, try 2 of them. But remember, you must write... You must write the whole response, you guys, in the chat. Don't just write the transition word, okay? Because if you just write the transition word, it's not really writing. This is a writing class. I want you to practice writing. And the topic here is Wales. So you're writing about Wales, you guys. Let me quickly show you Wales, because you're like, what is this about Wales? So there's England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Ireland, and Wales. By the way, my father's hometown is here. Our family has lived here for 700 years. But this is Wales in purple.
It's 700 years.
My family, the McGowans, Brendan teacher, the McGowan people have lived here for 700 years. They started in Scotland and they moved here 700 years ago because there was a lot of fighting in Scotland, and the McGowan people were stealing sheep, they say. That's the legend.
They were really lazy.
And so they had to move here. Okay. By the way, this is a Welsh castle. I've taken trains through Wales because my cousins live in London. I took the train here many times to take a ship to go to Ireland to visit my other cousins. And these are the beautiful castles you can see from the train. But unfortunately, I've never gotten off the train and visited these fantastic castles. And these castles are the inspiration of Harry Potter. So if you guys go to England in college or something, make sure you take a train to Wales and visit some of these castles, because you guys would love these castles. But of course, they have ghost stories about ghosts in these castles too, right?
Well, I love ghosts.
And the Welsh people love to talk about dragons. That's on the Welsh flag, you guys. It's the
dragons.
Dragons. It's the legend of
Lovely dragon.
Saint
It
George.
is not a dragon, actually.
Well, you have your Chinese Asian dragons. This is a European dragon, you guys.
No, they said that this animal is much smaller than a dragon's.
Oh, so is the dragon really huge in Asia?
Yeah,
No.
it's long and huge.
All right. And it lives, where does it live? At the bottom of a swamp, like a watery area?
No, in the sky.
Because in Europe, they say he lives at the bottom of a lake and you must go down there to steal his treasure. And he gets really angry and then he can fly. So it's a very strange idea of a dragon. By the way, who is this man, you guys?
What?
Who's this famous English person?
King Henry.
He's not King yet.
William.
William, yeah, William. And William is the Prince of Wales, you guys. So when he became 21 years old and his father became the king, William became the Prince of Wales, right? And his brother, Harry, was the Duke of Edinburgh, but now he's no longer the Duke of Edinburgh. So that's why it's called the United Kingdom, the Kingdom of Scotland, England, Wales. Northern Ireland is part of England, but it's not United Kingdom because there's no king or prince here. It's just part of this 3-kingdom system. Okay, so getting back to these things, can you give me some chat answers, and you can put some transition words in here. So try your best. I will give you free time, not free time, but study time for the next 10 minutes to give me some answers here, okay? And we'll put the chat on, and let's see if anyone is doing any. Okay, try, everybody. And I'll put this. Put your response here.
Wait, Teacher
Teacher, what
Brendan,
is the
can
word
you,
menagerie?
I can take like some screen,
What was it?
some screenshots of those. Okay.
It should be enough room on the screen, Bone, if you see like.
I just take a screenshot.
Okay, screenshot is good. Follow Bone's advice, you guys. Take a screenshot. That's actually a really good idea, Bone. Example 3. English is considered to be the global language. Why is Tom laughing? That's dangerous when Tom is laughing. Oh, Tom, what are you laughing at? Is the class so much fun that you're laughing? Or are you chatting with somebody or watching a YouTube video?
Yeah, yes.
What? Yeah. That's weird.
I'm just watching Discord.
English is considered to be the global language of business. Maybe I would use a therefore, you guys. Now, I shouldn't give you so many answers. You guys should be doing the answers for this.
Unfortunately,
yeah, you can use unfortunately.
Oh no.
Dean Coy, if you want to use unfortunately, that's pretty cool. Because I didn't teach it, but if you want to use it.
Yes. Cannot turn off my mic.
Okay. So you see in the chat box, you guys, I used therefore. So I took example number 3. English is considered to be the global language of business. Therefore, many people, business people in non-English speaking countries want to learn it. Nice example, you guys. And I'll put it here as well. But remember, again, there are many possibilities, right? But if you use a word here like however, that doesn't make much sense, you guys. Like English is considered to be the global language of business. However, many people, and that's not a good transition word, you guys. I'm thinking, therefore, accordingly, maybe we have this beautiful word, you guys. Consequently, right? Consequently, very good. Okay, you guys are fast. Thank you, Ellis13, because you set a good example, and Nakin does too. Let's see, Mr. Nakin, can you read your response to our students?
Along with English, Welsh is an official language in Wales. However, only 25% of the population speak it fluently.
Beautiful, Nakin. What a great response. Ellis13, if you're having microphone problems, can I read your response? Okay, so we have most of 2, but 3, therefore 4. I'm stupid. Alice, you put them all in there. Oh, I see what you did. Okay, Alice, you use the abbreviation style. Alice, if you write out the whole answer, it helps you with your writing, by the way. Okay, so let's see what we have. Although there are an estimated 1.3 to 1.5 billion speakers in the world, English speakers, native speakers constitute well below half the amount. Ellis said, most of the majority, Ellis, that one sounds a little strange. Most of the majority, because majority means most of. And that's why I think Dean Coey said, unfortunately, the majority of people who speak English, that's getting close, Dean Coey, that unfortunately there, that's pretty good.
Is this close?
I like this, Alice, for your response number 2, if you want to use this, because you were getting close, Alice, with your number 4 response, right? What do you think, Alice? I like this better.
What is better?
Alice, you could maybe do this. You could probably do, I would suggest, Alice, you could do comma, and then I think that would work really well. Although the majority of people who speak English. Now, don't worry about being stupid, Ellis. You're a very intelligent writer. I've seen your writing. It is, how do we say, most excellent.
Teacher, I was deleted my writing.
All right, let's see what Helen wrote. Helen, we have, along with English, Welsh is an official language. However, yeah, really nice, Helen. You got that, however. English is considered to be the global language of business. Hence, oh, it's beautiful, Ellis. Hence, we didn't learn a hence, but it's fantastic. So you guys listen to Helen. She's also a teacher, and she just gave you guys a great one, right? We have English is considered to be the global language of business. And oh my goodness, thank you for putting this one in, Helen. I completely forgot about it. This I'm going to put in blue. That's a beautiful response. Thank you so much. Hence, my teachers in high school loved hence. Unfortunately, they would write negative comments in our essays and write, hence, you did not follow directions. That word kind of scares me. The teachers were really mean when they used hence, but it's okay to use it.
Teacher, before you go to Taiwan, Taipei and say that you say you will not have made class, and you already say they were very mean.
Which class was that? Because I went back.
In basic writing for like class number 9.
Yeah, I went back, and the young ladies in the class who are 17 years old were going to take their test in January to enter the university, Kevin, and they were really stressed, and they were all tired, and they were really nervous. So I actually felt sorry for them, but it was the boys who were kind of like mean because they bring their cell phones from iPhones. They're rich kids, and they play Mario go-karts and street fighting during my class, and they pretend they're doing research. Okay. So this is why Taipei was sometimes a negative teaching experience for me, although I really do love.
Teacher, like Tom number 1, he was very serious about playing Roblox.
Tom's very intelligent, but he's doing what's called multitasking. He's listening to the lesson and playing Roblox.
And he plays games a lot.
Yes, this is true.
No,
Kevin.
I don't have computer.
I think your mom is right behind you, Tom, making sure that you pay attention, right?
What? No, I don't have a
Teacher,
Roblox.
I
don't
see
even have
more.
Roblox on my computer.
Okay, now I have to be careful with this, you guys.
Teacher, I already see more Tom's one grammar behind him.
His grandma.
Yeah, I see him.
She's the person who keeps Tom focused. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Tom's grandma. All right.
No, that's not my grandma.
Is it your mom?
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't tell her, because Kevin just made a terrible mistake calling your mom your grandma. Kevin, be careful. All right, you guys. I put this in red. This comes from Selena. Selena, can you read this response, because this looks pretty good?
Okay. Read the whole thing.
Is that okay? Just the red part here, if that's okay.
Like just what I add to.
No, read the whole thing, because you need reading practice for your rhythm. Although
there are an estimate 1.3 to 1.5 billion English speakers in the world, native speakers constitute well below half that amount, even though the majority of people who speak English are non-native English speakers. A non-native speaker.
So you know what? I'm going to do the same thing I did for LS13, Selena. I'm going to do that one, even though use a comma here, because then the flow is better, right? So here we'll do it one more time. Although there are an estimated 1.3 to 1.5 billion English speakers in the world, native speakers constitute well below half that amount, even though the majority of people who speak English are non-native speakers. That's really good. So thank you for that, Selena. Selena, the reason why I say read the whole thing out is that when you speak and then you listen to your own voice speaking, it reinforces in your brain. It's like training your brain through oral communication. Your writing then will definitely improve, right? So here's a secret. In my family, we were kind of lazy. We didn't do our homework so well, but our teachers loved our oral communication. Our vocabulary was excellent because my father came from Ireland and the schools were really strict Catholic schools. His vocabulary was really high. So around the dinner table.
Did that come from Ireland?
Yeah, he was a short little guy. I'll show you a picture of him sometime. He was an engineer, you guys. But his English speaking
I
was
thought,
excellent.
teacher, I thought you from Scotland.
No, my mother is from Scotland.
Ooh,
Kevin,
what?
great memory. So English and Irish and Scottish is a lot of people marry each other because we're like cousins from these countries, right? All right. Interesting observation, Kevin. All right, let's see what else we have. We have, however, says Nancy for number 4. Hey, Nancy, can you read the whole thing? Because this is good reading practice for you. I'm going to put the however here. Oh, do you really want to use however on number 4, Nancy?
However,
I would use something a little different here, Nancy. It's an easy word. Here's a hint, Nancy. It's an easy word.
Mm,
Now go back here just quickly to show you as a hint, right? And I won't tell you which one, but I'll let you find it because you'll start laughing. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Okay. Do you see it? Okay, so so Nancy will take this for example or for instance. Let's put it here now. And we have number 4 for Nancy. And we write, many words in English are derived or come from Greek. And we just simply write, for example, idea, economy, and gym all have their origin in this language. Isn't that kind of cool, you guys? When you use the word gym, because you go to gym class or PE, Bone, you're speaking Greek when you do that. Did you know that?
Wait, what?
When you use the word gym, you're actually using a Greek word, right?
Hey.
Yeah,
what?
kind of cool.
What? Can you repeat?
Well, when you say the word gym in English, actually that's not only an English word. We got that word from the Greek people from 2,500 years ago. The gymnasium was the Greek place where the young people would do their sports. It was called the gymnasium. Yeah, it was usually outside though.
Mean what gyms mean today?
So that's where we gymnasium is the place where you do your sports. Gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, for example, idea, economy, and gym all have their origin in this language, Greek. All right, let's see what else we have. Tia, many words. Tia, would you like to read this? Because again, I want to give you guys as much speaking and reading practice as I can.
Which one?
You have Tia wrote number 4.
Yes, many words in English are derived from Greek. For example, ID, economy, and gym all have their origin in this language.
Yeah, nice. Really good. You got it, Tia. Tia, you could also use for instance. You and Nancy chose the same one. If you wanted to, you could write for instance. It's almost the same thing. For example, for instance, right? So you guys, it's flexible. It doesn't have to be 100% correct. Hey, Mr. Nakin, you sent me a message, but I can't find it. What is that message, Nakin?
I did not send you anything except for the sentence.
Original one?
Yeah,
Okay.
along with English.
Hey, Mr. Bone, you have one here. Can you read this one?
Okay. Which one?
You have the blue there in the chats.
Okay. Chat.
Along with English.
Along with English, Welsh is an official language in Wales. Unfortunately, only 25% of the population speak it fluently.
Yeah, nice. So, Bone,
I just delete my sentence. I just tapped on the
On answer, right?
Yeah. Now listen, you guys. Do you remember that funny boy who copied someone's homework? Tom, he copied your homework.
Liam.
And Tom was so upset by that. He was screeching, screeching.
Someone like
what was his name? That boy was pretty funny.
Liam.
That's right. You remember his name. So Liam, the thing about Liam is, what you want to say, that was pretty outrageous.
Yeah, his ninja skill.
Okay. But listen, since we're not an official school class, it's okay to copy 1 or 2 things, but don't copy an entire essay, right? So, like...
he didn't copy the image.
Teacher, he copied all the essay and
Everything.
he
He
only
copied
changed
everything.
teacher, and he only changed one word.
And you guys were really shocked by that because, again, it was outrageous. So, yeah, be careful with that. So, for example, Bone and Decoy, you got that same one, unfortunately, and it's fine to use that. We didn't teach it, but it's actually a really good response. So I really like it. I think you guys, that's really good because let's say you're someone who is from Wales. You're called a Welsh person, unfortunately. Someone's using the bad word. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, okay. All right.
Teacher, I heard this is the most annoying word in the world, and yeah.
What, the iPad is annoying to use?
No, yeah, he's very stupid.
All right, you young geniuses, can you show our older students, Helen and also Selena, what you can do, because it's our first class, and Kevin said, hey, teacher, how can we play that game? Spelling bee only once at the start of class. And the reason why I did that, Kevin, is because I didn't want you guys to play games the whole time, right? I have to be a serious teacher guy. So I'm going to do spelling bee for you guys. And I want the free version. The New York Times version costs money. But then you guys, one of you guys told me how to hack the New York Times newspaper. I don't want to do that.
Teacher, what's the homework?
Well, the homework, we'll do it in just a second. Oh, okay, Kevin, let's do it now because it's a really good point. For your homework, it's quite easy. I'm going to put it here in chat to everybody. Okay, you guys ready? To everyone, here comes your homework. Please, because I ask you nicely, please write one paragraph, any topic you like.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, you just fell out of your chair. But make sure you use 3 or 4. Are you okay, Kevin? 3 or 4 transition words. Okay, transition words. All right, so here we go. Wait 1 second before we play that game for the last 5 minutes, let's say. This is going to be the game, but that's not what I want.
Lice.
All right, wait 1 second.
Lice.
1 moment, please. By the way, I was just talking to my Japanese doctor 2 days ago, so I was almost speaking Japanese to you guys. I was about to say "chotto mate," which means wait just a second. Hey, Mr. Naked, are you there?
Can we write more than one paragraph?
Yeah, if you want to challenge yourself more, you guys like writing 3 or 4? Yeah, that's really great, Naked.
Teacher, make 3 or 4 paragraphs into one whole big paragraph with
No, because Kevin, you know what we call that? Kevin, we call that a fat paragraph. It's too fat, and it has to go on a diet.
What's a fat paragraph?
It's a fat paragraph.
Teacher, there was once a paragraph I used 1,000 words.
Oh, no, don't do that. Your teacher will say, Kevin, please make this into 5 different paragraphs. And then even then you'd have 200 words in the paragraph. Is crazy.
Teacher, I don't know. I just go to PowerPoint. I make a big paragraph of a air pollution.
Kevin, maybe
9 paragraphs.
300 words is enough. All right, let's go to Naked. Naked, are you there?
Yeah.
Naked, can you read the blue? Okay, now listen, I took all of that stuff. Remember, we were reading all of those examples of learning a new language, a second language. This puts it all together in a paragraph, and I was able to put 4 transition words into this sample that I got from the textbook. I noticed when I read the textbook, I thought, the writers of this textbook should have used some more transition words. So here you go, Kevin, you can put it, Naked, you can put it all together. Want to try?
So I'm just gonna read this.
Yeah, is that okay?
There are many ways to learn a foreign language. Students can study alone from a book or go to a country where the language is spoken and learn while living there. For the majority of learners, however, taking a private or group language lesson is a natural choice. On the other hand, some people believe that private lessons are a better way to acquire a language because they are more flexible and so can meet students' specific needs. However, in reality, group lessons can provide benefits lessons cannot. For instance, group lessons are more effective for language learning because they allow students to learn from each other, reducing the stress of learning environment and create a supportive atmosphere.
Very nice, Nathan. So in the book, they only used one however, you guys, but I was able to put this one in, I put this one in, I put this one in. So I thought it needs more transition words. By the way, you guys, quickly, this is kind of interesting. This book was written by a guy called Sean Ray and Samuel Reed, and they might be from England because Americans wouldn't use this expression in American English, and so can meet students. It sounds a little strange to an American speaker of English, right? So, I'm going to just highlight that. And so can meet students' specific needs. It's really good for presentation, but I don't know, maybe in a newspaper that would be okay. It seems a little strange to me, that's all. Okay, any questions on that, you guys? I'll write the homework one more time. As many paragraphs as you like. At least do one paragraph, okay? As many paragraphs as you like.
Teacher, as much as like 5 paragraphs.
If you want to.
I thought they were going to do like 10 paragraphs.
Kevin, are you going to write about that famous pet?
No, I just...
You love that pet. And you guys love Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and you love Harry Potter.
I have very hate that. Now
so remember, it's your choice. Use as many transition words as you want. Write on any topic. Something that you really enjoy, okay? All right.
I will not like about pet again because I really hate pet now.
Okay, so do you understand the homework, you guys? I'll put that in Zalo, of course. By the way, I'm going to put this entire file into Zalo in PDF and Word, which I do every class. This is kind of important to save these files, you guys. Put them on your hard drive for your computer because you can go back to these and they're really important when you're writing student compositions in your class. So if you want to see improvements in your writing, my big advice to you is try to keep using these in your writing for primary, secondary, and college, okay? Try your best to do that, okay? I will be your writing coach for you, and my best advice to you is to use all of this. Okay? Now, would you like to try this spelling bee?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's try it it's now...
like 8 minutes?
Yeah, we have 5 minutes. Let's give it at least 5 minutes. Our goal is 206. We start at beginner. Remember, you have...
KELP.
But wait, we have to explain the rules to some new students, Nancy and Selena. You have to use the L in the middle, and it has to be at least 4 letters word. You can't do it.
Alice. L-I-C-E.
L-I-C. Ooh, those gross bugs you get in your hair?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kevin got 1 point.
KELP.
That's kind of gross.
KELP.
What is it?
KELP.
That's the seaweed that you can eat, the green seaweed.
HILLRE.
Oh, you guys, can you type it in chat because like so many people are giving me answers at the same time. So Selena, if you write it in chat, I promise I'll use it.
To you or to everyone.
Nancy, nice. Nancy got pile. Very good. So the answers are coming quick. You guys, let's see how many we can get today. Oh, Selena said liar. Very nice.
Clicker.
Or liar. Yeah.
Clicker.
Clever. Oh, wait, there's no V, you guys, so we can't use clever.
Clicker.
Oh, very good. Like a clicker for a presentation. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Clicker.
And a click.
And a click. Okay. We got okay. We have liar. We have leer. Yeah, liar and leer is a stringed musical. Oh, it said.
Can we just do lie?
Well, if you do just lie, watch the response. Too short. You need 4 letters.
Teacher, pale.
Liar.
Liar. Lick. Yes. And then the dog, you say, oh, my dog is a real licker. Oh, not, you can't say liquor.
Lame. I don't know.
Well, how about this, you guys?
Like.
Like, yeah, like.
Oh,
Yeah, like
1 point.
Like
Can you say liker? Like he's an ice cream liker? Oh, you can use liker, you guys.
it works. It works.
It works. Peel. Ooh,
Rice.
nice.
Rice.
Who got peel? That's really good. Peel.
peer.
The person who peels the potato is called
It's a peer.
Ew.
Peeler.
peeler.
Peer.
Peer.
Peer. Yes, you got it because we did peer in class.
Can
Oh,
we do plicer?
Plicing. Oh my gosh.
Flyer.
Plicing.
Flyer.
Oh,
Then
flyer.
Flyer. Flyer.
Oh, flyer we can use.
I
Oh,
thought that was
I see a
word.
good one. You guys, what do you call the machine that you use on your hair if you do it at home? It's a hair.
a dryer.
I'll give you a hint. Clip.
That clipper.
Only
Clipper. Yeah, if your dad shaves your hair, it's a clipper. Amazing.
Can we do plicer?
Oh, Ellis got Plek. Ellis Plek. Interesting. Plek. Oh, no, but Ellis, you could change it to. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, do you guys know the disease where parts of your body fall off? It's really gross, and I won't show you a picture because it's so gross. What do you guys call that disease?
Show us the picture.
It's really a bad disease. It's gross.
Just show a picture, please.
Leper. No, I'm not going to show you a picture because it's so
No,
gross.
show me a picture.
Pepper.
If you want
Oh,
homework,
leper,
look for
leper.
it. Pepper?
think it's pepper.
Well, pepper, we don't have an L, you guys. We need an L in the middle. So yeah, leper is a skin disease. It's really gross, you guys.
Okay, it is actually very disturbing.
Oh, hey, it's Mr. Spooky. Spooky, I'm sorry I didn't call on you tonight. Spooky, how are
Yeah.
you?
I'm very good.
Good.
Oh,
Hey, Spooky, you're good at this game. Thank you. Selena got leek. Yeah, leek is that vegetable that's really good in soup. The Irish people eat that. My dad used to make that all the time.
Can we do
I think it's
plicer?
Plicer. Oh, I couldn't get it. Plicer. Plicer. Interesting choice, Naked, though. Nancy
Life.
Peel.
Life.
Peeler.
clip.
You guys, if you jump from a train, you say leap. Oh, no, it's not. How about this? Leaper. No.
There's no P. There's no P.
I know.
There's a P. There's P.
There's a P. Yeah.
I think lick works.
Licorice.
Lick.
Oh,
Lick.
There's no S.
no, we need to know. you guys.
L-E-A-K.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
no.
need an O. Oh, Luke, very good, Ivy. Oh, Ivy, we need an O-O. We don't have an O-O. So if you go like this, Ivy, if you go L-O-O-P, it says invalid because we don't have any O's. Lick we have.
Lip.
Nancy, we
Lip.
have
L-I-P.
L-I-P. But, Spooky, it's too short. We need
Liper. Lipper.
L-I-P-P.
Lipper.
Oh, Lipper. Yeah. Oh, no.
No, L-I-P-E-R.
Like.
No.
Because in British Dean Coey, lipper means for lipstick. They sometimes use that in British English, so I'm surprised. Huh?
Clicker.
Clicker, yeah, we got clicker. That was from Naka, and click and clicker.
Oh,
Oh, you guys, it's a terrible word. What do you say when you murder someone? They call you a
Killer.
Killer.
Oh. So it's a terrible word. then we
And
can
the
also
verb.
kill, right? Kill, right? The
What?
verb. So you guys were at solid. You say
Cell.
solid?
Cell. Teacher. Cell.
Cell. So we got
Oh,
solid
wait,
is 48 points. Cell. Yeah. It's really good. You got cell.
Elect.
What is it?
Elec.
A like?
Cellular.
E-L-E-C, I think.
Oh, do you guys know this one? Illicit. Oh no, we can't do. Oh, there's no T.
Elect.
Elec. Oh.
Oh, it's not a word.
Electric. No, you're
Electric.
not.
Oh, we don't have a T. No T, you guys. Because if I do this, electric.
Rice. I can see
Oh, rice. Oh, rice. We don't have rice.
But
there's no L.
we have to use an
Peter.
L.
No.
Hey, wait a minute, you guys. How about this? P-I-L-L. Take a pill, right?
Pill.
And then Pillar.
No.
Pillar. Piler. Let's try piler. Oh, no, it won't.
Pilot.
Right?
No,
Wait,
no.
no.
Piola. Oh, no.
No, we are no.
Pilot. Oh.
Teacher, we are no O.
No, oh, good. You guys are learning to play this game well. All right. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left. I will
Twice.
stay a little late because I think
Twice.
this is The reason, Selena, we play this game, and Helen, we started to play this game, it's a great vocabulary builder. And so look at all the words they can do. We can do sell.
Teller.
Yeah, I thought killer too. Spooky, I thought killer.
Teller. I mean teller.
Oh, teller, like a bank teller? The guy who collects the money?
Teller.
Keller. Oh, Keller is a German word, you guys. Keller.
Seller.
Keel is on a ship. How about
Cellular. Teacher, do you know how to spell cellular?
Nice. Who is this? We have from Selena. She did some research. Relic. Beautiful. And we have
cellular.
Picker. Oh, very nice. Oh, but we don't have P-I-C-K-E-R. We need an L there. What about this word plicker? Would that even be a word, you guys? Plicker?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, refill. Oh, we need an L though. We don't have an. We need an F.
Like to cellular.
Hey, do you know Kepler is a science word? No, it wouldn't let us have that, Ivy. Nancy said like. Okay, just like.
Lemon.
Lemon. Lemon. Wait, is that spooky? Spooky.
No, that was not me. That was not me.
All right. I'm just wondering. All right. So, what do you think? Are you guys happy with solid?
Not really.
Solid equals 73 points.
Genius.
So you guys got about 30%. Are you happy with 30%?
No,
I have more.
But look at all these great words you did. Like lyre is a instrument that the Roman people played.
I saw
I think I have another one.
Here's the final lesson I want to teach you guys for today. Do you guys know the legend of Rome, the Roman Emperor Nero, who was that horrible guy? He was a crazy guy and he did terrible things. And the story is that he burnt down Rome City, a huge part of it where the poor people live. And the reason he did that is because he wanted to create a really big palace. Do you guys know that story?
Nope.
So he was a really weird guy. I mean, he was absolutely crazy. In the end, the bodyguards killed him. And it's said, it's just a legend that the Roman and Italian people tell. But let me show you a picture of this. This guy was so crazy.
Teacher.
Yes.
No, I thought it was basic. What do you
So
say?
let me show you. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, here it is. So here's the famous picture, you guys, to explain what a lyre is. This is the lyre. So here's the crazy emperor of Rome, and he's playing the stringed instrument called a lyre, L-Y-R-E. And a huge part of Rome is burning, and he didn't care. He just played because he thought it looked interesting that most of his city was on fire. So instead of punishing him, he just took over all the land and he built Nero's palace. And you can still see this in Rome, you guys. But a lot of people were really angry about this. So his own bodyguards killed him. So here's Nero's palace. This is what it looks like now, right?
Very rich and very like.
He was so rich. This is what it looked like. He had his own lake.
And his own boat.
Yeah, his own boat. But the thing is, all of this was built on the burned out houses, right? So Nero was a bad guy, you guys. Okay. So sorry to end on a negative note. I will put tonight's lesson notes in the Zaulo meeting for us. And so you can go back and look at examples to help you. But again, your goal is write one paragraph if you're a busy person working or teaching. But you can write 3 paragraphs or 4 paragraphs if you really want to.
Teacher, can I write 500 words?
Yes, Kevin, and you can write about that pet lizard you have again. You always say it's not a lizard. I don't know what that is. Spooky, what are you interested in writing?
It was called an axolotl in this it's like turning to a salamanders.
All right, but Spooky, if you do remember to use transition words as much as you can, they will really help your writing. And remember, your writing is always really entertaining anyway.
And very funny.
Hey, Dean Coey, that's the first time I see you stood up. I only see Dean Coey's eyes every class. That was really interesting. Oh my gosh, he's actually kind of a tall boy.
What, I'm a tall?
It's kind of funny. No. Look at him, he's huge. Kevin, King Koi is actually like a teenager almost. All right, you guys. I'm gonna say goodbye to you, Helen. Great to see you again.
Bye.
Selena, thanks for coming again.
Bye,
I hope you enjoyed our quiz.
Goodbye, Mr. Brendan.
They're a lot
Bye,
of fun.
teacher.
Thanks,
Bye,
Selena.
teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Ivy,
Bye,
thanks.
teacher.
Bye, class.
Bye, teacher.
Mr. Brendan.
Take care. Bye bye, Bone.
Bye,
Bye
teacher.
bye, Ivy. See you. There's Helen's boy. Hey, Helen's boy. What a cute kid.
Nice to see my son.
Guys. Bye bye. See you guys. Hey, Bone. Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye. See you.